Hi. Yes, I'm an Epic the Musical fan who is about to watch Christopher Nolan's trailer for the Odyssey. And wait, before you click off, no, my exposure to the Odyssey is not only Epic the Musical, okay? I did, like many people here in America, read it in high school. Did we read the whole entire thing? Absolutely not. We did read bits and pieces of it so that way we could go ahead and discuss and talk about it. And that's the reason why I love Epic the Musical. And that's also the reason why I'm very excited to see how Christopher Nolan is going to adapt the Odyssey, especially with the fact that we keep, as far as I can tell, for most of our media history in terms of making movies, we keep adapting the Odyssey and we kind of like don't ever touch the Iliad. So anyway, Jorge's doing that, but we're not here to talk about Jorge today. We are here to talk about Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. So this is going to be a very stacked cast. So I'm very interested to see how this movie's going to turn out. Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors and storytellers, so I'm curious to see what he's going to do with this project. So let's go ahead and watch his first trailer, and I'll give you all my honest thoughts and reactions to it. All right, here we go.
After years of war, no one could stand between my men and home. Not even me. Promise me you will come back. What if I can't?
It was so hard not to make jokes during that entire trailer. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That first shot with all like, I guess, the gravestones of everyone who's died. I don't know if that was supposed to be the people of Troy, but I'm assuming that's to signify all of Odysseus' men dying. And the first thing that came to mind was 600 men. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. And then that almost near the final shot where they're in the boat rowing, and all I could hear was "Row for your lives." So, yeah. But that being said, this looks pretty. Yep, I was gonna say it, y'all. We're already here. This looks pretty epic. I love the score. The music sounds great in the background and definitely looks intense. Obviously, the whole point of the Odyssey is this is the hero's journey. So it will be interesting to see overall how they're going to adapt such an in-depth story. That's the other thing is too, like, most people always talk about like, oh, have you read the Odyssey? Like, most of us who did read the Odyssey, it was most likely probably bits and pieces. It is a very thick book, and unless your teacher decided they wanted to spend the entire year of English or history class only on the Odyssey, you most likely have not read the full book unless you absolutely want to. Am I going to read the full book anytime soon? Probably not. Wanna know why? Because my camera is currently sitting on my TBR list, and one of those books in my TBR list is literally The Count of Monte Cristo. So probably not getting to the Odyssey before this movie comes out. Either way, it does look good, and I'm excited because, like I said, Christopher Nolan's one of my favorite directors. So I love watching his movies and always looking at how he not only shoots things one in IMAX, but then also just the way he just likes to tell epic stories. So I'm excited to see him take on one of the most epic stories and then adapt it to the big screen. So movies aren't dead, people. Go to your local theaters. Anyway, I am upcoming author. Thank y'all for getting caught up beyond my favorite media. God staying the same. I will catch y'all later, and I love y'all. Peace.